How can the church improve its communication? This was the focus of a talk given by Cardinal Timothy Dolan at Rome's Santa Croce University. It's part of a communication conference meant to sharpen the skills of journalists. Archbishop Dolan is known as a charismatic cardinal. In fact, as Pope, Benedict XVI invited him to give a lecture to his fellow cardinals on how to best evangelize in today's modern world. A good reminder, he said, for all Catholic communication professionals is to always give the story first before the mass media, be it good news or bad.
What we hear over and over again is that people want and expect utter honesty and transparency from the church. Our people want to hear about it first from us, not from the media.
When confronted with a so-called gotcha question, he says not falling into a slippery slope is essential, and availability is always key.
The vast majority of reporters are only looking for access, availability, and information. If we don't give it, they'll look elsewhere, and they'll often turn to those who do want to criticize and attack the church. So we can't afford to hide from them or run from them, and we should never want to.
When it comes to information, like it or not, he says most Catholics get the news from the secular media. He says he's made it a point to not always talk about technicalities or logistics in his interviews, and Pope Francis, he says, is a great example.
Well, he's a shrewd man. He says, how do we get the message out, all right? He can stand at his window and talk, and he says, I probably reach more people than the 100,000 in the square if I tweet a message. He's very shrewd. He's very savvy. He's what we need. Never, ever pass up a chance to speak about Jesus, to speak about the truth.
The conference is titled Church Communications, Creative Strategies for Promoting Cultural Change. It will run until Tuesday, April 30th.